One of the main differences between climbing in the Helmcken Falls Spray Cave and climbing in other places is that it's an epic trip just to get in there. You gotta like post hole out through the new snow. You've got to rappel 100 feet, crossing over crevasses and not falling into the river, not getting avalanched. It's a much more hazardous and technical environment than most ice climbing areas.
The closer you get to the waterfall, the louder it becomes. And it's almost like a dragon that breathes.
It's an intimidating, intense place down there.
It is, honestly. It's like the maddest place I've ever been.
It's like looking out the mouth of a shark. It's just icicles hanging as far as your eye can see. The whole time you're in there, you're looking up.
Like there's pieces of ice the size of buses that are just hanging by a tiny piece and they break off. If they land on you, you're gonna die. And you're like, hell, I'm not sure that I want to go in there.
What Tim's doing right now is really the first thing we've got to do, and that's make a path into where we're going to belay and start climbing. We've just got to knock everything that's really dangerous over our heads out of the way. Yeah! I think this is a reasonable place to stand.
Last year, we came here and I looked at it and I was like, how are we going to climb up that? And I was so ready to just turn around and go, okay, well that's it then. Should we go somewhere else? This isn't going to work. There weren't any cracks to put gear in and the ice wasn't strong enough to take ice screws. I thought, well, how are we going to protect it? And in the meanwhile, Will got this drill out and started drilling the first bolt. And it was like a light bulb going on. Bolts and ice climbs don't normally go together, but we're not climbing on water ice, we're climbing on spray ice.
It's like when you leave something in your freezer too long and it gets freezer burned.
It just goes in like butter. Like there's no way that an ice screw would hold. So we put about 10 bolts up the cave.
We got maybe 30 meters up a 150 plus meter wall.
Yeah, it's just the start.
We got a lot left to do. Our route from last year basically went up to that really big broken one, and there's a belay somewhere in that ice up there. We're gonna break our way out to where our old belay was, then go straight out that roof, and then on upward.
When we arrived at the cave, I couldn't see any of the bolts. It looks totally different to what it did last year.
How do you find the bolts? Because they got covered by ice. This question puzzled me for a long time. I went and bought a metal detector. I don't think I've done very many smart things in my life, but I'm feeling pretty smart about that. Send up the secret weapon, please!
Brilliant.
Aha! Yes, it's right here. It's under the ice right there.
Nice.
It works.
I mean, look at this. You've got a radio, a metal detector, and 3 ice axes. If that's not pioneering, I don't know what is. Jesus. That's so spicy.
I could climb up here and look for the anchor, or you can climb up here and look for the anchor.
Mate, you might as well get to the anchor and then I'll take it on and keep going.
Okay.
Are you happy with that?
I don't know if happy's the right word, but yeah, I'm in.
I can't wait to get involved on the next pitch.